Have you ever been out for a nice little ride and then you get this guy in front of you who's a complete idiot just begging for it? Well, I had such an incident last week when I was out in Jacksonville. And I'll tell you, my air horns tied to my factory horn, which I showed you when I did the video a few weeks ago, it didn't work. And I'll tell you, it was one of the most frustrating experiences of my life. But next time, I'll be ready. And there, my friends, is the finished product. Right there. That's my happy button. Gone are the days of suffering with this lousy horn button. Hello, happy button. I told you it was a happy button. A couple of weeks back, I installed a train horn system in this F-150. And it just happened, so I was out in Jacksonville, in an unscrupulous area of Jacksonville, where I had an idiot literally parked in front of me for 10 seconds, and he warranted a blast from the train horn. And unbeknownst to me, these Fords have a really, really hard time to like make this horn work. You gotta like muscle this thing. Oh, see, I can't even. It's ridiculous. If you pull this thing back right here, you can see this big, thick piece of styrofoam deal right here. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do with that. I'm gonna have a foot switch for my air horn. Check this thing out. This is actually a door popper switch. It's like a waterproof one you would mount underneath the vehicle, so that way if you got locked out with a shaped handle kit, you can still access and pop the door open and get into your vehicle. So underneath there is a really super heavy duty switch in there, right? So you can adjust that sucker, and it comes with this nice rubberized cap, which is perfect for shoes. 2 heavy gauge terminals on the back, and this thing is actually going to line up, I think, pretty damn close to perfect underneath here. So my goal is to have it right up in here in the corner where you're not going to normally see it. The way my foot normally rests is kind of like right around here. So I think up here in the top left corner, that's where we're going to go for the switch. I used my Unibit here to initially make the front facing hole of the location for the switch. However, this stuff is really thick, so I've never used a wood bit in a vehicle. I've never had to drill through 3 inches of hardened insulation in a vehicle either. So I went ahead and I used this to kind of like finish it off, and it did a great job. Nice and clean, I'll tell you. It gave me a perfect way to mount my switch in there, which I'm going to adjust so I get the perfect height and pop that thing right in there. So there's the hole where it's going to come out of the front. I had to nibble away a good amount of this insulation crap to get this thing out there just the way I wanted to, so I'm going to push it through. I even took out that little spacer because it works perfect without it. Let's see, it's starting to come out just about right where I want it to be. And look at that. Look how close it is. I can get about 4 good full rotations on there. You cannot get closer than that. So here it is, the front screwed on. So when you stick it back in there, that thing looks like factory. That thing looks pretty damn good, actually. Surprised no one ever thought of this before. Only my brain comes up with this kind of crap. There's a close-up of my connections for my switch. One's going to go out to the trigger to the solenoid for the air horns. The other one's going to go to ground inside here, right up around there is the factory bolt. And we mount it. Gone are the days of suffering with this lousy horn button. Hello, happy button. I told you it was a happy button.